Good afternoon, dear students. How are you all? I hope that you are all fine and in good health. Today we will talk about rounding, so please bring your books and open your books on page 171. Okay? So you know that we talked about rounding. Okay, someone said no sound. Okay, Basma, you said no sound. If you can hear me clearly, girls, can you type 1 in the chat? Okay, thank you, girls. Just one time. Thank you all. I think you have a problem, Basma, maybe in your BC. So, girls, okay, thank you, girls. So, girls, today we will talk about round decimals. So, the same strategy. I have to use the same strategy to round decimals, okay? So, how can you use a place value here to round decimals to a given place? So, I will use the place value as we learned. So, let's start first thing. With this example, I want you to focus with me. Look at this example, okay? Also, Ghala, you said there is no sound. Okay, thank you, Basma. I think you have a problem because you can't hear me. So, girls, look at this number. I want you to focus with me, please, now. If I want to round this number, this is a decimal number, 437,437,000. Girls, please stop writing on the chat and focus with me. Okay? Okay, girls. Look. You know that before after the point, I have 3 digits, and the digits start with tenth, hundredth, and thousands, etc. Okay? So when I said I want to round the number into the nearest tenth, as we learned. So what is the 10th digit? Let's write the number right here. Let's write the number 0.437. Okay? Now, what is the 10th here? The 10th right here. This is the 10th digit. And in rounding, I told you that you have to look at the digit or the number before this digit. So I want to round into the nearest 10th. Okay? So before it, I have 3. If the number before it greater than 5, I have to add 1 to this digit, and the digit before it will be 0. If this number is less than 5, that's mean I will keep the same number as it is, and the other digits will be 0. So 3 less than 5. That's mean I will keep the same number in this digit. So it will be what? It will be 4 as it is. And the digit before it will be 0. So the number will be what? Will be 0.400,000. 0.400,000. And you know that the zeros here next to the number, the decimal number on the right side, has no value. So I can erase those zeros. So the number will be what? It's 0.4 tenth. Okay? You know that those numbers have no value. The zeros here have no value. I can write it or I can't. Okay? So the number becomes 0.3. This is if I want to round the number into the nearest 10. What about if I want to round the number into the nearest 100? Okay, so the same number, 0.437 thousand. I want to round it into the nearest hundred. Where's the hundredth digit? This is the hundredth digit, okay? This is the hundredth digit. So I have to look at the number before the hundredths. This is the number before the hundredths. Before the hundredths, I have 7. 7 is greater or less than 5? Greater or less than 5? Greater. That's mean I will add 1 to this digit. So it will be 4, right? And the digit before it will be 0. Okay? What about those digits? Okay, those digits after 3. Okay, there is no change on those digits. There is no change on those digits. So I will keep those digits as it is. So the number will be 0.4400 because this 0 has no value. So the number will be 0.4400 if I round it into the nearest hundredth. Okay? Is that okay for you girls? Any question? Any question, girls? No? Okay, girls. Now we will move to... Girls, stop typing. Just if you have a question type, okay? Now let's move to the first exercise on page 171. I want you to help me to solve those exercises. I want you to round the number into underlined digit. Girls, when I want to round, I have to look at the digit before it only. This digit, the underlined digit, and the digit before it. What about the digit after it? No change on it, okay? So let's start. Okay, now I will choose, yes, Aryam. Aryam, open your mic and help me to solve the first exercise.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Aryam, how are you? Aryam, I want to round 0.673 into the nearest, or into this underlined digit, which is here what?
7 or hundreds.
Excellent, Aryam. So I will name first, write the value or the digit, the place value. So first I will write the place value and then I will round it. The place value here is hundreds, right? As you said. Thank you. So I will write hundreds. Don't forget the TH in the end. What about if I want to round it into the nearest hundred? Yes, Aryam. Could you tell me here? This is the hundreds, right?
Yes.
Before the hundreds, I have what?
What?
Before the hundreds, I have what here? Before the hundreds, I have what? 3. 3, not 3. Don't say the digit, just the number. The number is 3, right? 3 less or greater than 5?
Less.
Less. So what I have to do here? I will keep the same number, right? If the number is less than 5, I will keep the number in the hundreds, right? As it is, right? And the digit before it will be 0. I will not write the 0 in decimal number because this 0 has no value. What about those numbers after the hundreds? There is any change on those numbers? There is any change on 6 and the number before the point? No, right? So the number becomes what? Can you read it for me? 0. Read the number for me, please.
0.67.
67 what? What? 67 what? Hundreds. Very good. Thank you, Aryam. Thank you so much. Now let's move. I will choose not only the raising hand. So maybe I will choose you randomly. So let's see. Real. Yes, Real. How are you, dear? So, Real, open your mic. I want you to round 4,282,000 into underlying digit. The underlying digit is what? Real? You didn't open your mic? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. What is the underlying digit here?
10th.
Very good. 10th. Now let's round this number into the underlying digit, into the 10th digit. So it will be what? This is the 10th. Before the 10th I have what?
4.
8. 8. There is no 4.
8.
Before I have 8. 8 is greater or less than 5?
Greater.
Greater. So what I have to do? I have to add 1 to the 2. So it will be what?
3.
Very good. It will be 3. And the digit before it will be what? Will be 0, right?
Yes.
What about the number after the 2 here, right here in the ones digit? There is any change on this number?
No.
No. So the number becomes what?
4.300.
Excellent. 4.300. So I can write it 4.3 without those zeros, right? Because those zeros have no value. So it will be 4.3 tenth. Okay? Thank you, Real, so much. Let's continue with Shahid. Welcome, Shahid. Shahid, I want you to help me to solve number 3.
Yes, teacher. Are you hearing me?
Shahid, yes, I hear you. Now, I want you to tell me the number or the digit of this underlined number. It's what? The underlined number, what is this place value? Look, what is this value? The place value or the digit right here is what?
1.
Very good. Ones. That's right. So I will round the number into the nearest ones here. Okay? So what I have to do? I have to look at the number before it. So here I will forget the decimal point. I will look at the number before it. What is the number before the ones? It's the 10th, right? Which is here 9. 9 less than 5 or greater than 5, Shahid?
Greater.
Greater. That's mean I will add 1 to the ones, right, Shahid? So it will be what? It will be what?
3.
Very good. And the digit before it will be what? Will be 0, right? What about the 1 here after this ones digit? There is any change on this number? No, there is no change. So the number will become what?
13.
13, and there is no numbers after the, or before the point, or sorry, after the point. After the point I have zeros, so I can erase those numbers. Thank you so much, Shahid. Girls, if you finish those exercises, please type on the chat, type 1 on the chat to continue. Thank you. You finished writing on your book? Okay, girls, I think all of you finished. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now, girls, let's continue with exercise number 4, and let's choose someone of you. Okay, let's choose someone of you. I will choose okay. Okay, I will choose Lana. Okay, Lana. Here in this question, name the place value to which each number was rounded. So in this question, I don't have to round the number. The number is already rounded. But I want you to tell me the number rounded into the nearest what here? Look, 0.982,000, it becomes 0.98 hundredths. So to which number here? Which digit?
8.
Okay, again, Lana. I want yes, 8. That's right, but 8 in which place value? Hundreds. Excellent. So look, I round the number into the nearest hundred because look, the hundreds becomes the same and we erase the number before it. So we round the number into the nearest hundred as Lana said. So I will write here 100. Thank you so much, Lana. Okay, let's move to number 5. Here I have, let's see, Noor. Yes, Noor, this is you, right?
Yes.
I know you. Okay, Noor, look at this number. The number is 3.695 thousandths becomes 4. So to which digit I round here?
Once.
Excellent, excellent. So I round into the nearest ones. Thank you so much, Noor. Because look, the number, the decimal number becomes a whole number. And if you round into the nearest ones, this is the ones digit. Before the ones I have 6, 6 greater than 5. So I have to add 1 to the ones. So it will be 4 and the digit before it will be 0. So here I have to name the digit. You have to read the question before you answer to know what you have to do in this question. Let's continue with Reem. Yes, Reem. I want you to tell me, Reem, to any digit or place value around here. 7.486,000. It becomes 7.5 tenth.
It will come 10th.
Yes, we round into the nearest tenth, as you said. Thank you so much, Reem. Because, thank you, dear. So, because look, the 4 here, before the 4 I have 8. So, the 4 becomes 5 and the digit before it will be 0. So, we will erase those digits in the decimal part. Okay? Girls, if you finish writing, please type 1 in the chat to move to exercise number 7. Okay, very good. Okay, girls, let's move to exercise number 7. Thank you so much, all of you. Let's move to exercise number 7. And I will choose Wajd. Yes, Wajd. Wajd, open your mic and I want you to help me.
Yes.
First, yes, dear. I want you to round or to tell me the value, the place value first. Then I want you to tell me if I round this number, it becomes what. So, what is the value? What is the excellent? Look, the line under the 10th digit. So it will be the 10th. If I want to round this number into the nearest 10th, it will be what? Before the 10th, I have 9. So the 5 will be?
As it is.
The 5 will be? Again, Wajid?
6.
Excellent. It will be 6, right? And before the 6, I have zeros, right? So no need to write those zeros, okay? So it will be 0.6. Thank you so much, Wajd. Let's see Aryaf. Yes, Aryaf. Open your mic, dear. And I want you to help me to solve number 8. If I want to round into the underlined digit, the underlined digit will be what?
Number 8 or number 9?
Number 8. The underlined digit is what here? Look, the line here under the 6. 6 in which digit? Ones. Excellent, Arya. This is the ones digit. And if I want to round it into the nearest ones, the number becomes what?
7.
Excellent, Aryaf. It will be 7. Thank you so much. Because before the ones I have 5. And if the number before the digit equal 5, that's mean I have to add 1 to the digit, and the digits before it will be 0. So no need to write the zeros in the decimal part. Okay? Now, let's move to number 9 and let's choose Shaden. Welcome, Shaden. I want you to give me right here the underline digit, Shaden, please. Shaden, open your mic. Shaden, open your mic. Okay, open your mic, Shaden. Okay, let's see Rinad. Rinad, open your mic, dear.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, dear. I want you to tell me the place value to the underlined digit.
100.
100. Very good. It's 100. If I want to round a number into the nearest hundreds, it will be what? Look, this is the hundreds. Before it I have what? I have 9. 9 is less or greater than 5?
It's greater.
Greater. So what I have to do?
It will be 0.81.
Excellent, Rina. Thank you so much. So the number here, it will becomes 1. And because before the hundreds I have 9, and 1 to the 0, it will be 1. And the digit before it will be 0. And the digit here, the 10th and the ones will be the same. So the number will be 0.81. Now let's move to number 10 and let's choose okay, I want all of you to share with me. Let's choose, okay, I will choose Celine. Yes, Celine, open your mic. Celine, open your mic. Okay, hi dear.
Yes.
I want you to give me the place value of the underlined digit. What is the place value for the underlined digit here? The line under. Yes. It's what? What's the digit right here?
It is the tens.
Very good. It's tens. Thank you. And if I want to round this number into the nearest tens, it will be what?
0.
Again? 0 where? In which digit, dear?
No, sorry.
In which digit? Look, this is the 10th. I have 3 before the 10th. 3 is less than 5. That's mean I will keep the same number in the 10th, right? 3. And the digit before it will be 0. What about the digit here after it? It will be the same. There's no change. So the number becomes what? I write it again. 3.3. 3 what? 3 tenths. Okay, focus with me, Celine, please. Let's choose another one. Okay, yes, Ghuzlan. Ghuzlan, open your mic, Ghuzlan. Open your mic. Yes, Ghuzlan. Okay, let's see Mahnur. Yes, Mahnur. Open your mic.
Yes.
Yes, dear. I want you to tell me here the place value of the underlined digit first. It will be what? For number 11. 12 point. Very good. Tenths. 12 point. Can you read this number for me?
12.74 hundredths.
Again, 74.
I mean thousands.
Very good. Now round this number into the nearest tens. It will be what? Look, before the tens I have 7. 7 is greater than 5. Okay? 7 is greater than 5, right? Mahnur?
Yes.
So what I have to do, I have to add 1 to the tens. It will be what?
You have to add 1.
Yes, it will be 1, right? And the digit before it will be 0.
12.1.
1 what? 1 tens, okay? Thank you, Mahnur. Let's continue now. Thank you. Okay, let's continue now with, okay, I will choose yes, Larissa. Open your mic and I want you to give me the place value of the underlined digit. The number is, can you read this number in exercise 12?
Yeah. 4 point.
Yes.
494,000.
Excellent. So, what is the underlined digit here?
Hundreds.
Hundreds. Thank you. Now, I want you to round this number into the nearest hundreds.
4.49 hundredths.
4.49 hundredths. Thank you, Larissa. That's correct. So, if you round this number into the nearest hundreds, so before the hundreds I have 4. 4 less than 5. So, I will keep the same number in the hundreds. And the digits before it or after it will be 0 and before it will be the same, so the number becomes 4.49 hundredths. So girls, if you finish, please type 1 in the chat box. If you finish, girls, please type 1 in the chat box. Okay, girls, why you didn't typing?